So today we start depreciation key. So maintain depreciation key. So in the depreciation key, it contains all the necessary values to calculate the depreciation. So till previous classes, we have defined some base methods, multi-level methods, period control methods, etc., right? So all these methods are assigned in the depreciation key, and the depreciation key will be assigned in the asset master record. Then the system will calculate depreciation according to these values contained in the depreciation key. So while doing the step, I will explain. Transaction code AFAMA. Just a minute. Right, chart of depreciation is equal to SSKH. Chart of depreciation is equal to SSKH. Click on enter. Click on enter. These two sentences are not there. Chart of, please add them. Chart of depreciation is equal to SSKH. Click on enter. Click on new entries. Depreciation key is equal to SSK1. Depreciation key is equal to SSK1. Description, I think description is also not there. Yeah, description is there. Description is equal to straight line method 5%. Straight line method 5%. Select period control according to fiscal years. Select depreciation to the day. Click on save. After clicking on save, write down, click enter on the messages. Click enter on the messages. Then double click on assignment of calculation methods. Double click on assignment of calculation methods. Click on new entries. Depreciation type is equal to ordinary depreciation. Depreciation type is equal to ordinary depreciation. Means this depreciation key SSK1 is applicable to ordinary depreciation. Phase is equal to from the start of depreciation. Means this depreciation key is applicable from the day from which you start calculating depreciation. Then base method is equal to SSKH. So this base method you have defined, right? Period control method is equal to 006. Multi-level method SK1. Multi-level method SK1. Multi-level method SK1. Class is equal to straight line depreciation. Class is equal to straight line depreciation. Look at the scheme. Here in the multi-level method SK1, we defined that base value 01, acquisition value, percentage 5%. And this multi-level method is assigned in the depreciation key. Later on, this depreciation key SSK1 is assigned in the asset master record. So the system will calculate 5% rate of depreciation on the acquisition value of that asset. Again, I will show you that links also. Click on save. After clicking on save, again, ignore the warning message. Ignore the warning message. Click on back arrow 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Select SSK1 depreciation key. Select SSK1 depreciation key. Click on activate button. Look at the screen. Initially, the system default status is inactive. So if the depreciation key is inactivated, right, then the depreciation key is inactive status, we cannot use it. In order to use it, you have to activate it. Click on activate and enter. Now, let us create one more depreciation key. Click on new entries. Depreciation key is equal to SSK2. Depreciation key is equal to SSK2. Description is equal to WDV 5%. Then select period control according to fiscal years. Select depreciation to the day. Click on save. Click on save. After that, click enter on the messages. Click enter on the messages. Double click on assignment of calculation methods. Click on new entries. Depreciation type is equal to ordinary depreciation. Phase is equal to from the start of depreciation. Phase is equal to from the start of depreciation. Base method is equal to SSKH. Period control is equal to 006. Multi-level method SK2. Multi-level method SK2. Class is equal to declining balance depreciation. Class is equal to declining balance depreciation. Click on save. Click on back arrow 4 times. Select the SSK2 depreciation key. Click on activate button. So configuration is over. Now, end user transactions. Main asset master creation. So let us create asset master records. Main asset master record creation. Transaction code AS01. See, here the main asset master record is created with reference to asset class. If you go to see, rules for creation of asset master record. The main asset master record is created with reference to asset class. So in the transaction code, where we create the master record for main asset, the system will ask for asset class. See, it is asking for asset class. Then the sub-asset master records are created with reference to main asset master record. See, this I will show you later on. So asset class is equal to SSKHP. I am creating the master record under the plant and machinery class. If you create the master records under the land, you enter the land class. Like that, the individual asset master records are created under the respective asset classes. Company code is equal to SSKH. Click on enter. Customizing inconsistency, missing incorrect entry in the table T93B, T093B. What is this table? T093B. Company code related depreciation area specifications. Company code related area depreciations. Just a minute. There is a customizing inconsistency. Chart of depreciation SSKH contains the depreciation area 51. The entry for the company code SSKH and depreciation area 51 is missing. Yes, we have activated 32, but why it is giving that 51? Oh, we have not deleted these depreciation areas. I think I might have forgotten to save them. I think we have saved it. I don't know why it. Okay. Just checking other related errors. Okay. Yes. Description is equal to plant and mission number 1. Description is equal to plant and mission number 1. Capitalized on 1/4/2022. So actually we enter the actual calculation date. But why I am giving this calculation date as 1/4/2022, right? I will explain you at the time of calculating depreciation. See, this is actually for the purpose of convenience only. So what is this convenience? I will explain you at the time of calculation of depreciation. Capitalized on 1/4/2022. but actually we have to enter the date on which you have started using this asset. Go to time dependent tab. Business area SSKH. Click on depreciation areas. Depreciation area SSK1. Useful life 15 years. Period 0. Ordinary depreciation start date 1/4/2022. Now, here look at the screen. The system is displaying these two depreciation areas only, right? But we have included 4 depreciation areas in our chart of depreciation. No? Look at the screen. SPRO, financial accounting, asset accounting, organizational structures, copy reference chart of depreciation areas. See, we have included yes, normally same. Abbas, right? Both are not calculation date and depreciation start date will be normally same. See, here in our chart of depreciation, we have defined 4 depreciation areas. But while creating the asset master record, the system is displaying only 2 depreciation areas. Why? Because in the OAYZ transaction code, in the plant and machinery class, see, we have activated 2 depreciation areas. And the special tax depreciation area was deactivated, right? That is why, right? Here the system is displaying only 2 depreciation areas. Clear, no? I will come to your question, Abbas Rana. Let me complete this explanation. So in order to calculate depreciation, we require some values. What are those values? Method and rate of depreciation, right? Write down there. Here some space is there, no? Please write down. We have assigned the depreciation key SSK1. We have assigned the depreciation key SSK1 in the asset master record. In the asset master record. Full stop. In the depreciation key SSK1, we have assigned the multi-level method SK1. We have assigned the multi-level method SK1. In the multi-level method SK1, we have assigned the base value 01, acquisition value. The base value 0.1 acquisition value. And the percentage 5%. And the percentage 5%. And the percentage 5%. With the help of these links, the system will apply 5% rate of depreciation. The system will apply 5% rate of depreciation on the acquisition value of asset. On the acquisition value of asset. Clear, no? So that's how, with the help of the depreciation key, the system will apply 5% on the acquisition value of asset, which is simply straight line method. So these are the links. Again, in the depreciation key, we have given the period control method 006. Means in the period control method 006, we specified that on the acquisitions and additions, the system will calculate depreciation from the start of the period. Clear, no? So like that, all the values which are necessary to calculate depreciation are contained in the depreciation key. So we have assigned the depreciation key for 0.1 book depreciation area. Similarly, the system has to calculate book depreciation in group currency. For that also, it requires the values, right? Acquisition value, rate of depreciation, etc., etc., right? So we have to assign depreciation key SSK1 in the group currency book depreciation area. But here you cannot enter. See, the field is grayed out. Why so? Right? I will tell you. First, let us click on save. See, asset 2,01,000 is created. So whenever you notice the 0 in the place of sub asset, that is the main asset. Okay. Now, in the depreciation areas, you see, now SSK1 is automatically defaulted there. Whatever the depreciation key you have entered, for the 0.1 book depreciation area was also taken by the system for book depreciation group currency. Why so? Here, following everybody? Following everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So group currency, we have maintained group currency as additional currency for our company code, right? So for each additional currency for the company code, we have to maintain one depreciation area in asset accounting. That's why we have kept 32 book depreciation area in group currency. And also, we have specified the parallel currencies. So for the 32 area, we have defined the currency as group currency. See. See, specify parallel currency. So for 32 book depreciation, right, group currency, for 32 group book depreciation, we have given the currency 30 group currency. Then here we have, look at the screen, you need not go there, adoption of values for depreciation area. So in order to calculate the depreciation, the group currency, we also require acquisition value. So Are you getting my point? In order to calculate depreciation, the group currency also, we require acquisition value. So which acquisition value is to be taken by the system? That is called adoption of values for depreciation area, right? Here we have selected 01. 01 means book depreciation. Means here adoption of values for the book depreciation group currency, we have taken 01. That means whatever the acquisition value that was taken for book depreciation area should also be taken for 32 depreciation area, obviously. So whatever the acquisition value taken for book depreciation area should also be taken as the acquisition value for calculation of depreciation in the group currency. So when you post the acquisition value in Indian rupees, system automatically converts that value into group currency because you have maintained the settings for the conversion up into group currency, right? That's why value adoption 01 within brackets book depreciation, right? Go back to that step, please. Go to the step number 6, please, in your material. So select value, adoption of values for depreciation area, select 01, right? Within brackets, book depreciation area. Book depreciation area. Okay. Then select identical transfer of acquisition value. Select identical transfer of acquisition value. See, if you press F1, here, set this indicator if you want to ensure that system transfers all the APC relevant to posting values. APC means acquisition and production cost relevant to posting values to this depreciation area from the transferring depreciation area with no opportunity for changing the values. That means, right, here, whatever the acquisition value that has been used for 01 book depreciation area also should be used for 32 group currency. So it should not be changed. It should not be changed. So if you don't select this, we can use a different value, right, for acquisition value apart from book depreciation group currency. That is not the case. So whatever the acquisition value that has been used for book depreciation also should be used for group currency, and it should not, the user should not be allowed to change, right? Then write down there again, some space is there, no, please write down. If this indicator is selected, the system will not allow the user. The system will not allow the user to use the different acquisition value for the depreciation area 32. For the depreciation area 32. Okay. But in some cases, we have to use different acquisition value for the other depreciation areas. What is that? I will explain you at the time of parallel ledger accounting. Okay. Then depreciation terms transfer from the depreciation area, select 01 within brackets book depreciation. Within brackets book depreciation. So here transfer of depreciation terms. Depreciation terms means the rate and method of depreciation, right? So what are the rate and method of depreciation to be used for 32 book depreciation group currency? Here also we have specified 01. That means book depreciation. So whatever the depreciation areas, whatever the depreciation method, depreciation rate used for 01 also should be used for 32 book depreciation. Then again, select identical depreciation terms copied. So here also it should not be changed. See, specifies that the depreciation terms of the selected depreciation area are always identical to those from the reference area. Write down. When this checkbox is selected, the system will not allow the user to use the different depreciation terms, for 32 book depreciation group currency. For 32 book depreciation group currency. Right? That is why here this field is grayed out. So whatever the acquisition value, look at the screen. Whatever the acquisition value and depreciation terms used for 01 should be used for 32, and it is not allowed to be changed. That's why the system has put this field in the grayed out. When you click on save, the system takes these values from the 01 only. Okay, now see how much logic is there between these checkboxes. Then sub-asset master creation. So sub-asset master creation, transaction code AS11. You strike up the transaction code here and you put it here. Transaction code AS11. Asset is equal to 2 lakh 1. So the sub-asset master records are created with reference to main asset. That's why we entered the main asset number. Asset is equal to 2 lakh 1. Company code SSKH. Company code SSKH. Click on enter. Description is equal to plant termination number 1 toolkit. Plant termination number 1 toolkit. Capitalized on 1/5/2022. Capitalized on 1/5/2022. Click on time dependent data. Business area SSKH. Click on depreciation areas. So for the sub-asset, if you want, you can use the separate depreciation key, right? It's not necessary that we have to use the same depreciation key for main asset and sub-asset. We can use different depreciation keys, but here I'm using same depreciation key. Depreciation key is equal to SSK1. Depreciation key is equal to SSK1. Useful life 15 years. Useful life 15 years. Period 6 months. Ordinary depreciation start date 1/5/2022. 1/5/2022. Click on save. See, 2 lakh 1 is created. Means first sub-asset. So let us create one more sub-asset. Just a minute. company code, sorry, asset is equal to 2,01,000. Company code SSKH. Click on enter. Description, plant termination number 1, toolkit. Click on enter. Sorry, not click on enter. Capitalized on 1/5/2022. Sorry, 1/6/2022. Go to time dependent tab. Business area SSKH. Click on depreciation areas. Depreciation key SSK1. Useful life 15 years. Period 0. Ordinary depreciation start date 1/6/2022. Ordinary depreciation start date 1/6/2022. Click on save. So asset 2,01,000 is created. So like that, we create all the asset master records. Then posting a purchase of main asset. This we will see in Monday class. Any question?
Yeah. Sir, 31st March it is done, right, sir? So do we need to change fiscal year
Yes.
variant in our?
No, you need not change the fiscal year variant. You have to open the posting
PD.
periods. Right?
Okay.
So how to open the posting periods and what are the other activities we do, I will explain in the next class before starting this. Okay? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Abbas post one question. Sometimes asset is purchased and used later onwards. So from when we charge the depreciation. So from the day when you start using it. Calculation is what? The day from where you have used that asset, right? Calculation it means the date from which you have started using that asset. So calculation date and the depreciation start date will be same. Okay. Okay, then see you tomorrow.